Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at yet another low impact hand cannon, and I've said it before, these hand cannons are just okay. They're not monsters in the current meta, and that's because there's not much you can do with this that you can't do with a palindrome, but let's just talk about the gun. In hand cannons, typically you want range, right? Well, yes, 99% of the time at least, but with this type of hand cannon, it doesn't matter as much. And I say that knowing that yes, it does matter in terms of ghost bullets and range drop off, but Hammer Forge literally doesn't give you enough to justify it. The range is going to be poop regardless. Just look at the last word. It has no range. It's in the same archetype, and that range bar is so tiny, it isn't even telling you how much range it has, it's telling you how much range it doesn't have. So if the range is garbage on the last word, why does it still work for some people? It misses like 4 out of 8 bullets, but it still works for some reason. Well, now we have another case of this. New Trials hand cannon is very bad with Hammer Forge. It barely increases the range, but with brace frame your stability goes through the roof. With Hammer Forged it was, like I said, pretty bad. So bad that I trashed any footage that I had of it. The stability isn't terrible, but the rate of fire is more difficult to manage than expected, even though I'm not a terrible shot with hand cannons. And the range is so bad anyway that it'll ghost bullet at least 4 out of 10 of the bullets that you shoot if you're in about short to mid range, like in between short and mid. If you're in short range, more than likely most of your bullets will connect. So because of that, it led me to choosing braced frame, and things went about as well as you'd expect still. So still kind of bad, but it went a lot better than with Hammer Forged, and that's because you can spam more shots and you'll still miss 4 out of 10 bullets. But at least you'll have a chance of hitting the second bullet after you completely miss the first. So because of the whole terrible range thing, this gun doesn't have a lot of strengths. It just doesn't compete in the meta as a standalone gun, and that's kind of important. What I mean by a standalone gun is that by itself, it's just not that good. You take the Palindrome or the IS Luna and it'll be good on its own without ever having to pull out a secondary. This gun is not like that. If you manage to even go positive without pulling out your secondary with this gun, and also being relatively aggressive, I'd be pretty impressed. Because it's not easy, trust me, I tried. And every time I did, I gave up and started using my secondary as my primary. The only strength I even found with this gun was that it's pretty good for blinting someone. Blinting is when you body shot someone with a sniper rifle or long range secondary and finish them off with a primary. It can blint relatively well because of its high aim assist stat, sitting at about 90 out of 100. While some might find it pretty strong, and I'd like to make a case for it being not too bad paired with a sniper, most will probably think this gun sucks, and I would kind of agree. I think Bungie will have to make some drastic changes to make this impact type powerful, unless it's the last word. But all in all, I'd give this gun a 6.5 out of 10. It's not good, but it's not as terrible as the current state of the Vex Mythoclast. And that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and there should be another one out tomorrow or around tomorrow, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.